Diego si Mono, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
If you remember back in the day, this was like 2 years ago, that innovated the Holy Locket on Phoenix, and they would constantly play that.
Good Avalanche here. Notice, just needs to get lucky on one proc.
Nice.
Not even, just the physical right-click damage with the starting Wraith Band here into Blink Dagger.
Yep. Okay, I like this build, because this is the... I wonder if he's going to deviate into the Chinese CK build, which I like so much, as they go for Whitemon, by the way. Avalanche try to cover him, but he avoids the Avalanche, and notice we'll just take down Whitemon. Gabby could be in trouble this game. I think Team Spirit, even though they didn't play Clockwork, really exemplified in TI the importance of vision on your heroes.
Exactly. It's mid lane, the first coil of the game for Laura. When
the
comes to Hawk, this is the specialty of BetBoom. Cogs as well, erected. Zephyr doing what he can, but doesn't have the fire spirits to slow the attack speed, so they easily chop through Carl.
Nice.
And now even Cuckoo is going to be forced back. BetBoom bringing 4 to the mid lane, Avo.
Zephyr did do an Icarus dive there to deal a bit more damage. The Buck sees the opportunity, they go for him, and Laurel will also finish off Zephyr, which is BetBoom. They just got 2 kills here. Did you see... Wait, sorry, they're gonna go for Cuckoo here, so Neko in the backlands, no mana for Cogs or for Battery Assault. And they just play that Force Major, and that actually was a big deal as to why Cuckoo seemed so unimpactful. Carl now does find him though, wants to punish this, no points in meld, no need.
Yeah.
He even gets a little high five, but no time for Force Major to do it.
Gabby, he immediately gets out of the Sprout bottom, but the right clicks from Dahawk. Too much to handle, so Neko even might not even drop to Whitemon because he's got himself the Fairy Fire, and Notice is gonna hit him with the... And now Notice may be looking to kick things off. Full armlet at the ready, actually going for BKB's second item, but right now what's more important is the death of Whitemon. As, yeah, Notice will be taking that one. Thank you very much.
So Notice essentially acknowledges he can be a pseudo carry this game, right? And he's going to go for that. Instead of going for the Aether Lens build that we used to see, he's actually even going to skip, or not skip, but not immediately rush the shard, right? Which we see a lot of CKs doing.
But now we're, it's
no
old
longer
news.
a surprise.
Exactly.
The other point to be made about T1 is that they also have a TA in the team, so it's not like they can't take a Roche at Snakes.
We'll see if they figure out this ward is here. Cuckoo, yeah, he likely knows. The double, triple silence here. They want him dead, but they've stacked the silences here, and they're not confident they can prevent him. Nope, the Primal Split, not enough. Aeon Disc first for Cuckoo, who's banking the gold, but now Soneko can... Yes! No, he did get it, Avo.
He did get it. Notice now in trouble, however, Carl is bringing him down here little by little. He does have the armlet, but no chance to toggle it. No, yet.
I think really BetBoom are starting to take some solid control of this game. Cuckoo, though, with the Aeon Disc this time around, he can semi-reliably get off an ulti, at least tank a couple of spells. So the team fight from T1 is still potentially going to be able to equalize this, but not if Cuckoo eats the hook shot like that.
He does have the Aeon Disc, but Battery Assault still a nuisance. Cuckoo, there he goes. Primal Split. Now Notice could be in trouble, but the Ancient Seal immediately cancels these shackles on the Shaman. Whitemon, he's not going to be able to get away. And they do use a couple of resources here on BetBoom, particularly the BKB here for Notice, but holding close to the enemy. There isn't an illusory orb.
They've scouted Zephyr only with that one.
They have. Gabby still standing behind them. He has a Blink Dagger and Echo Saber. Could look to burst the Scarlet Mage instead. The tossback is going to be used on the Clockwork. That's going to be Soneko dying. Carl sees this Force Major. Wants to chase him down. The first trap slow is about to wear off, but the damage is way too high.
Yeah, and that's all 5 heroes from T1 there. They do not want to lose that a bit too fast.
Well, Rocket Flare's got the supports and the Tiny. They go for Cuckoo instead. Cogs will send him back. The Aeon Disc is available though, but Cuckoo has no Primal Split this time. Instead, he just tanks this damage. Gabby comes into his reinforcement, and he will bring down Soneko.
Yeah. Now notice on the run, that's the second BKB charge used with the cover of this Aegis, and not much to game. Cuckoo still has the Primal Split, but no Aeon Disc Avo, and that certainly is a kill onto him.
Dream Coil just for the last bit of damage. They want to break this egg, but unfortunately Notice got baited. He does still have the Aegis though. Doesn't come back for a second life. There's the Wrath of Nature hitting a couple, not dealing too much damage. No, earlier that's much better than the trade summoned, honestly, this game.
B. Got Blink, Echo still. He's got a good amount of burst damage, but we're fighting without the egg. So Neko as well. He finds right into Cuckoo. No Aeon Disc for 20 seconds. Nothing to dispel him. That means that 3-second stun will be the death of him. From the side, though, they do find a Hawk as Zephyr is going to Icarus dive back. Supernova in 5, but notice he's going to cut through Whitemon as Laurel looks for more.
Zephyr in trouble as the puck does hit him and kill him. Now it seems like Gabby is the target, and Gabby doesn't even bother fighting.
But he's so heavily countered this game that I beg the question, what stops BetBoom from literally just leaving the fights every single time?
I agree. That's what Soneko's been doing. He's discovered TP really counters.
He's just TP. This is normally where like a Mars comes in or something like that. And this time it's
Soneko. Okay, they do have the Mystic Flare. That's going to kill a Shaman. Soneko actually tanks through all this thanks to the Ghost Scepter. He will finally fall. But still a good start for BetBoom as they got rid of the Shaman. And in fact, Laurel thinks he can continue this, going for Zephyr. That's your Supernova down potentially. Notice is the target now for this TA as Gabby helps out as well. Notice is forced back to his BKB and he's running away. Does not want to fight Gabby head on. They do kill Cuckoo's Brewlings in a matter of seconds.
Yep.
They didn't have Ags just yet, and that Primal Split is now a liability. Amazing, I don't care. They can nerf it.
Oh, from behind.
They do find Carl.
Oh, you know what? They got
legs?
spider legs. Yeah, and that breaks the leash.
Oh, that breaks the leash.
That does, but no, it's not going to break the hook shot. Soneko's here. They have a BKB for Carl's going to use it, but he's got a
the leash?
No, he cannot. Not until he leaves spider legs out. He's going to go for the play now. Do they have the right click damage? They do, Avo.
Even Force Major blinking close to him to get
and look, there's no breathing room. Cuckoo immediately in trouble. Has no Aeon Disc. Has the ultimate. But here's the Hawk. 2 dead just like that on opposite sides of the map.
The Hawk's everywhere. That was a Kagebunshin no Jutsu from...
Keep forgetting about this interaction, but it does let you out. I'm not sure why, but it does let you out of the Sprout. It's not going to be good enough as they even find the Tiny.
Oh, the Tiny is killed in a matter of seconds.
Got by.
No chances for them. The two supports are still actually stuck in the Dream Coil, but they're in the Fountain, so they'll be safe. However, the Rax can't run away, so they will fall. Boots
and that's 2 lanes. That's 2 lanes. What T1, they have to do something, but they don't have a brew for 30 seconds.
These Boots of Bearing are going to make this fight so quick, or this push, sorry, so quick. The team fight does have a Supernova. They have to get the perfect super.
It's been a really fantastic game for BetBoom. Everything's coming together. They're 25K up, 30 minutes in. And T1, they need an absolutely miracle fight without any buybacks to get back into this one.
Try to find the Phoenix first. He has been silenced here. Laurel just wants to finish him off. They're going to force Supernova in a bad position, which means BetBoom will just retreat. This was the plan all along. They did use the String Coil for this. But considering that T1 also utilized one of the Primal Splits, doesn't look too good.
They lifted a creep and not noticed. Nothing's going their way here, as even Whitemon could be in trouble. Gabby still holding on to the BKB. He's sprouted. He's going to be able to at least ignore the Mystic Flare as Whitemon being beat to a pulp by Notice. Luckily, he does at least have the buy. Soneko catches Cuckoo. Does not have the secondary ulti because of the buyback, Avo.
GG is called. BetBoom. A bit.
If the Hawk thinks they can get first blood, he'll take Soul Assumption. Otherwise, usually he won't touch it.
That's true, that's true.
We'll see.
He goes for Grave Chill level 1 otherwise, right?
It's the best farming ability for sure. Here they go.
Okay, he thinks they can get first blood. He went for Soul Assumption. Let's see if it works out. Gabby, oh my
nuke.
god. So much damage, but Gabby gets away. Noticed. Not enough damage.
Nope, not the second time.
It's going to be the help from the Hawk instead that gets the first
He's got
blood
another
Gabby.
one. Whitemon.
Another one for Cuckoo. Force Major, though, quite low as well. Has the God's Rebuke, but not enough time to use it anyway. As they lose 2 for 1. But the Hawk
gonna go for the second point in poison attack early, but that is usually like the big power spike, so to speak, in lane. Where I think the damage just literally doubles, doesn't it? Yeah, it's so good.
I think you do, especially with the Mars, because you have so much kill potential. Like there is a point to make Nether Toxin, but early on, Dispersion is nothing, right?
No, here they go again. It's not quite level 3, but with the spear this time, Avo, I don't think they're gonna need it for Gabby.
He actually messed up that Spectral Dagger. No longer can he go in the trees, trying to get the kill on Force Major before he dies, but he died. But you're not bullying the
and let's talk about bad laners and tough times, as Cuckoo, he'll heal up, no worries. Fortune denies now make that unnoticed against Gabby, who is up to 7 CS of his own.
One of the issues of Spectre as well as
they might kill him.
Oh, again, yeah, Spectral Dagger used.
He's dead.
That's only going to slow him more. We don't even need Nether Toxin. Good spear.
Yeah. And Jakira, I mean, he's trying. Whitemon
what
is
does
best. He do? He pulls rather slow. Force Major's just here soaking XP. He forces Whitemon to be here, which further slows Gabby's XP gain. Force Major might have gone a bit too deep here. The dagger now up to level 2 deals damage as he does push back Gabby. Wants to make sure at least Whitemon gets the kill, but with Notice rotating over level 6 on this Viper. They don't want any of that.
Soneko in trouble. The Spirits at 2 points in Spirits actually did get the kill. And Cuckoo kind of coming to his own. He's now level 6 and it's not that big a deal.
Gabby might just have to TP. Ooh, he's going to try and go up the cliff. In comes the Wisp. Can they turn this?
Maybe. It's only Noticed alone. Now Force Major joining them. They're going to kill Gabby first, though. Notice is getting help from the Hawk. In fact, Notice is standing his ground, turns to strength threats, he won't die, and now they're gonna regret this relocate as Zephyr will be the first to die. Kuku now in trouble, he's out of mobility, 3 more seconds for shield crash, infused raindrops helping him out a bit, but not sufficiently as they do turn this, and then
Laurel
turned
with the
again
tip.
was BetBoom.
Yeah, that's a nice tip there. It says, thank you for giving us 2 more kills. More value to this first point in Soul Assumption as well from Dahak. We saw
good
that
point.
come into clutch, right? Yeah, I mean, it's big. It's a big nuke. Kuku might start a fight.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know about this Carl. He went maybe a bit too far, but just hold his own in this high ground.
Oh,
There's
the
the
reload
relocate
in
used.
time.
And it saves just in time for the Winter's Curse. However, Kuku could be in trouble. He's been hit by a lot of DOTs, including that vessel. But Kuku, oh, he'll barely be able to live in time to deny himself to neutrals, as Zephyr in the backlines does get nuked. That relocate at least saved his teammate.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it was so close. Major, that is. He is going to be the first to experience this diffusal inhibit on top of that, all that swashbuckle damage. But BetBoom, taking a page out of the C playbook, they're going to smoke and go top.
Yep. What are they going to find,
They might find this courier with a relic on it.
See, Soneko with the Veil of Discord. How much impact can this have with the puck? Viper as well. All the magical damage is here. And the target is going to be Gabby first. From the backlines, Gabby has been nullified.
Wow.
They're going for Whitemon next. Notice just fighting in this Macroplier. He's ignoring it. And Whitemon will also die. T1 loses 2. The most important one, of course, being Gabby, who will never buy that ring.
And you know what? Dahak is, he's got the full AC now.
Oh, they're going to find Whitemon as well. In the trees he goes. Laurel says, let's commit to it. Dragon versus Wyvern.
Get him.
Who's the superior species? Apparently, the one who has more units.
The 3 flying boys. He got shot down by all of his wingmen there. Oh, and the Haunts.
Haunt?
Okay,
Soneko?
this is a risky play, though, for Gabby. And he's going to be rewarded with a kill onto the Illusions. No, he's not. Carl's going to have to chase into the trees now as Kuku is interrupted. He's going to have to use the roll-up and actually finds Laurel here. They have dispatched of the Wyvern in the trees. Could be a big fight, but notice has BKB. Oh, good Yule Scepter is going to reset this one at least for Carl, but coming down is no more pleasant than going up as he will be finished off. Kuku with a big swashbuckle, but left with no one here to support him. Is going to at least take one down before he goes. Zephyr is literally pinned against the wall by Laurel. Couldn't move. It's a
Goes in for Rolling Thunder. It's almost like a fake back smoke. There's the Haunt to reveal it, and they go immediately for the puck. They're just kind of getting chaos in the middle of the fight. And the Spectre ends up settling to go for the Hawk. The Hawk will die first. Winter's Curse try to reset this, but it's not really working out for them. So Neko might need to retreat. They don't have Arena of Blood just yet. Force Major will die before he can get it off. Beautiful Ice Path hits 2. And notice, might lose his age. They're ignoring him. They want to go for his teammates instead. Gabby knows not to overcommit on this Viper. A TP from Notice. They got to cancel it with a kill, but unfortunately the damage is not high enough. Instead, Laurel will die solo to Kuku, who chased. There is Shadow Step, so a quick kill could be possible, Richie.
Yeah, Carl's going to set up with the Yule Scepter, but he's going to be able to avoid it. Even Soneko now looking to turn. Only the right clicks here from Carl doing damage, but that might be enough with the Wyvern. They get the kill. He's got buyback there on the Wisp, and will use so, relocating back into the fight.
Yeah, and the puck is almost getting away. Ice Path nicks him, and that's going to be enough to finish him off. Laurel ends up dying here. It is, of course, an exchange for Zephyr, who also bought the was the best team at analyzing resources. They're not going to make a blunder like that one. Now with a smoke, Haunts available. Same play as before, but you got to be careful with positioning. First, the wards go up.
Kuku's got BKB, by the way.
No, Shield Crash. There's the Rolling Thunder. They want to kill Force Major first. Can they get rid of the arena? They did. Force Major's down.
They want Soneko.
They want the supports for now, as Kuku creates chaos in the backlines. Going for Soneko next. Shield Crash does slow him. They need a bit more damage. Soneko will die before the Winter's Curse even up. But here comes the counter initiation from BetBoom.
That's a buyback.
Trying to kill him. The Hawk in the middle of the
Curse
fire.
is ready.
Turns into stone form. The Hawk save Kuku. Regrets going so hard on this gargoyle. Kuku is going to now find the real meaning of pain. The coil stops him. There's no BKB. Kuku's down. And his teammate Zephyr could be in trouble as well. The Hawk coming with a familiar. The stomp is not needed because the Laurel puck is too strong.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe they also get Gabby there. I mean, it's just these crazy fights in mid, I think, or something. Yeah.
Well, you know, Tundra. Yeah. And the biggest thing about this as well is that Cold Embrace cooldown gets reduced by 4 seconds. So that's gonna be
minus 16, 17. Oh, the tower's gone. Couldn't even get max stacks. This could be not quite megas, but pretty darn close, Avo.
Yep, it's gonna be at least a melee max, that's for sure.
Maybe even Carl.
They're committing for Carl instead. Dreamcoil's keeping him in place. It's just the Viper hitting him. Carl will be able to heal back up thanks to the item from behind. They do get the Split Earth off. Soneko's dead, but Carl died for this. Gabby now trying to hit the Hawk. Gabby gets sent back thanks to the God's Rebuke. Force Major's now his opponent. Force Major realizing he bit off a bit more than he could chew. He will have to die to Gabby here. as the Hawk, Stoneform ends right into the
That's
ice path.
Megas.
They did get the Megas with the Familiars, but the Hawk will have to pay for it with his life for this. It's not a good trade for T1.
It's not.
But
I mean,
they got kills.
It's man, and just testing all these things right
Oh,
in
he
front of
told
me.
you this.
Well, he was testing out this Visage. He's like, Visage is insane. And then he was like, can I do this, Gabby? He's gonna try and fight Force Major under a ward.
good
Avoids the
hunt.
spear, but incoming reload. Arena is erected. Laurel here as well. And they immediately just find Zephyr. They wanted more, but in comes Cuckoo. He's gonna hold him down. Could this be the fight that gets T1 back in the game?
Carl right now is actually managed to stay himself alive. He has finished off the Hawk almost solo at this point. Notice is also in trouble. Does manage to go to the low ground, but Gabby's waiting for him there. And that's going to be a kill unnoticed as well. I don't know if getting back into the game, but it's a start for sure.
It's a start. Interesting as well.
I think you saw Puck, and you're like, I need to deal with this guy.
That's true. Yeah. Here they go.
Okay. Target is once again the supports.
It's a good one.
That's a great one. No more Winter's Curse for this fight, but they do have buyback, so could potentially still use it.
That's
There's
Haunt.
a Haunt trying to go probably for Force Major. No, it's the Hawk. Apparently, he's just creating a little bit of chaos once again.
Cuckoo's
no clear
leashed.
targets. They're actually trying to go for Zephyr instead. Zephyr in trouble, being chased down by the
got 5.
Familiars. Carl is now the target here, and the Hawk looks a bit scary. Use the Stormcraster first. Still preserves the Yule Scepter. Carl, what are you going to do? Soneko died a second time. Carl, being slowed, wants to kill off Notice, but Notice knows he deals more damage. Still connected BKB. Carl in the trees. Might be a bit too fast, but BKB ended, which means he's now vulnerable. Yule Scepter, he's wasting a bunch of time in this fight. He's waiting for reinforcements, but they're a bit late. Carl's already dead. Force Major used the arena to preserve some time for his team, and they got Gabby as he went back to his illusion. Gabby activates the BKB. He's back on the high gun. Cuckoo on his own BKB, fighting against Force Major. Can't get the kill even with the shard. That BKB wasted towards the end because of the Yules. Cuckoo's down. He has to buy back
In time and making sure that there was no curse in the fights. And we saw why, because the curse did come through and it completely cancels Cuckoo.
Dream Coil once again. This Pango could be in trouble. He knows he can't get away because of the level 25 down, but the Hawk might end up being the target. Did he use Shadow Step for this? Gabby does not want to overcommit.
They got
got
Laurel.
the puck. That's a huge ice path. Unfortunately, the damage is not as huge.
1 tier 4's down, Avo. This thing is starting to get a little
Arena?
bit desperate. Good swashbuckle. Cuckoo's allowed to leave.
Cuckoo is, and Force Major trying to leave his own
That's a
arena.
BKB.
But
Gabi.
they put him in his home. They stuck it. Eats the cheese. Force Major
Oh,
just trying to
they're gonna
delay this.
they're aim thrown.
They're going for throne. BKBs are activated. The Hawk still preserves his. If they need notice, the Winter Scars for a little bit more time.
Throne's going down.
The throne's going down too quick. Richie, BetBoom, just speed run.